As I said, god damn!
Every time you say it, I get more excited.
Game of Thrones, The Door or something.
Hodor?
We're late because this motherfucker's internet went out.
Happens when you live in
It's
Kentucky.
your fucking fault!
Sometimes when you're Amish, things like, God, dude.
Peter Pan!
Picked a pack of pickled peppers. So Game of Thrones, episode 5, was it 5? I think it's 5.
Who gives a shit?
I don't know, it's Game of Thrones. So we got the big reveal, the big spoiler. Mike got fucked in the end. He got put it right in the butt because somebody ruined it for him. Hodor died. You know, I gotta say, I'm not as torn up about it as I thought I'd be. I mean, it sucks. It was a good death. I mean, he held back for the fucking demons, but at the end, the diary.
Yeah, everyone's like, I'm in the fetal position crying right now and shit, and like, I had it spoiled for me because like on my internet, it's like, I can't believe Hodor fucking died. I'm like, god damn it!
There was some cool things. Okay, we're just gonna talk about not Rickon, but Bran first. We'll talk about Brandon.
Bran flakes.
Finally, something significant really goes on now. I mean, you got the three-eyed fucking falcon, whatever, the old man in the tree. He's sleeping like Obi-Wan does.
Captain Tootsie Roll Pops.
You know why you fall asleep? Because you're old. No, I'm sorry. I like that guy. Anyway, he's asleep, and Bran, being Bran, because he wants to be all like cool and out there, he like crawls over the tree with his broken legs, and he's like, I'm gonna do this fucking thing. He goes back in time and he fucks shit up. And he sees the White Walkers, he alerts them to their position, and now that was a badass thing, the Night King, I think that's his name, grabs Bran because he sees him, which I knew that was gonna happen.
He's like, I see you, motherfucker!
Yeah, he grabs him, he's like, where you going? And then he grabs him, and now, because he grabbed him, he's allowed to enter into this sacred tree, and he's like, you know, it's like, everybody was like, way to go, Bran, really fucking cool, because now we gotta go. We have to leave.
Well, first you have those fucking tree creatures. They look like they're fucking at war in Vietnam with that shit all over the face, and you see how the White Walker started because they put that shit deep inside.
That's you know what those people look like, the tree fairies. They look like the Jolly Green Giant's illegitimate children.
Yeah,
they just lay his green beans
like,
everywhere.
They got snowball fights. They throw those shits and they blow up.
I call them green beanerinos. Green beanerinos. But yeah, they show that in this episode how the White Walkers were actually created was by these tree fairies, which they stabbed into a weird tree. Which I guess if you get stabbed to a weird tree, if you're human, you become a demon zombie.
Fucking weird trees, man.
I know,
get you every time.
Weird trees. So, you know, don't fuck with those. And Bran goes back in time, and he fucks around with shit, and the White Walkers notice him. I guess it's not back in time. I guess he's doing the present day. He's going to where they're gathering, and I don't know what's going on. They're all gathered at that weird wood tree. You know, they're all chilling out, and I guess it's like, you know, the start of a concert that nobody...
Come, Father, let's be gay in the weird tree.
Did you notice that all the zombies were hanging out? They were just looking at the weird tree, and all the night commanders were in the back. It's like a concert that hadn't started yet. Like, where's the band? Where's the band? And then Bran's walking amongst them like, shit, man, you gotta, you know, you're dead, and you have purse like... I felt like I was in The Walking Dead. I mean, even though the makeup effects for some reason wasn't as grotesque as I thought it'd be. I guess because they're frozen. And he like
gnarly though.
He walks through there and he sees the night. Again, I think it's Night King, so don't crucify me.
Who gives a shit, man?
Well, because people get serious about this. So he sees the Night King and he gets off the horse and he comes over there, and right when he looks at Bran's like, oh shit, and then he turns around and all those fuckers are like, hey. He's like, oh. He's like, I didn't even bring a speech. That's the worst thing to happen. Maybe if you were like in school and like everybody's talking and then you say something really inappropriate and you're like, and that's what she fucking sucked my dick, and everybody just stopped talking at that moment. You're like,
no, that's like if you're at a rap concert and you get really excited, but you accidentally drop the N-word right when everything's quiet, and
you're the only white guy.
Yeah, that's never happened to me before.
I've never done it.
Thankfully. I don't say that word, man.
I don't either. That makes me feel bad.
The Kimbe Mutombo.
Not in my house. So that's cool. So the walkers attack this house. They attack the tree house, and Bran and all them have to, you know, run away. And in doing so, I guess the Green Beanerinos, they give their life for them. And, you know, the guy on the tree is obviously going to die. He gets stabbed by the Night King. And while, I can't remember the girl's name, Bran's protector lady.
That chick.
Yeah, that chick. She is dragging Bran away into the snowfields. And Hodor is standing there holding back the demons. And you see that when Bran goes back in time, you find out I think at least it's alluded to that Bran is the reason why Hodor is he's fucked in the head. Like that, he can't say anything but hold the door, which is that Hodor, that was badass.
That's a great mesh.
Coming together is fun.
Put that shit together well.
But yeah, that Hodor, and he's like, hold the door, and he goes in this conniption fit, because I guess he sees Bran.
Yeah.
So now, I mean,
Bran fucked everything.
So is Bran,
He made Hodor retarded.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
He turned him into fucking Groot.
You never go full retard. Never go full retard. Simple Jack. But no, I mean, here's the thing. So can Bran influence the past? Is that why the man in the tree was trying to tell him when he didn't want to be in?
Yeah, he can influence it in the worst of fucking ways.
But he's trying to say, but I don't understand because I thought the old man in the tree said, you can't, like, the past is written. Like, you can't influence, but it obviously he can't.
Fucking lied.
Yeah, he's a fucking liar. And that's what he said. He asked the guy, he's like, am I ready? He's like, no. He's like, well, that's great.
Like, it's time. Am I ready?
Well,
no.
All right, that's cool. So,
yourself.
I'm glad that they actually are showing more, they actually showed more, and Bran has become more significant now. Like, I'm actually really interested to see where that's going to go, because he's got these powers now, and he's not ready.
Yeah, they made me interested for the first time ever. But that scene was badass, and I felt terrible for Hodor.
I felt bad,
but then again, I've been so pissed at him for so long, because I'm like, they need your help, motherfucker! Stop just fucking Hodor!
Yeah, well,
get up and help your fucking friends!
Look, you're big, you're round, you're tubby, get your ass up and do some shit.
Finally does, and he gets ripped apart.
And then, really quick, I forgot about that. His fucking dog died, bro! Damn!
Nobody talks about that! I was
Jesus.
like, there's a fucking dog!
And then you heard it, and then it was yelping, I'm like, stop it!
That sucked.
I'd have fucking taken my
I was
dog.
more sad about the dog than I was about Hodor's badass.
I said, fuck Hodor, fuck the man in the tree, and fuck you, girl that pulls my sled. Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Damn, they keep dying. Like, I don't want the direwolves. I think Ghost is the only one still alive.
They should have Paul Walker and White Fang that shit and put him on a sled and rode the fuck out of there.
I'd have watched that. Is Ghost...
Was it White Fang? What was the name of that movie?
White Fang.
Remember the dog racing movie? With the white dogs? The wolf racing?
Yeah,
Paul Walker?
yeah, I know. It was called Fast and Doggish. No, I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
I'm talking about, right?
I know what he is, but I don't know the name
Those
of
are
it.
good movies, man. It's like the Buttercream Gang.
Good times.
Anyway.
So going from there, let's talk about, because it's a quick scene, Ser Jorah has a moment with Daenerys. And that scene was good, and I liked it, and it made me have the feels in my cockles. But at the same time, it was one of the most awkward things I've ever seen. Yeah. Because when he's standing there, and the dude that hangs out with him the entire time, Dario, and Dario's been basically saying, dude, you're pussy whipping, you don't get anything. And then when Ser Jorah's like, he was right, I do love you. And then you see Dario's face, and he's like, oh God, what a pussy. Yeah. Like, he dropped his head, and I felt, I did that too. Like, it just got awkward with me. I was just like, because he was saying this, and she's like, but you're old. And he's sitting there, he's like, I had my dick in her literally 2 weeks ago.
You got a man bun, bitch.
Yeah, he's like, I had my dick in that girl 2 weeks ago, and you're talking about how you love her. And he put his head down, he was like, I could just see a dude saying that. Like, if you guys were hanging out and this girl, and he's like, I just want you to know I love you. He's like, I love you.
Can you just go over there and give me like 5 minutes?
And then your friend be like, pussies. It's like, don't embarrass me.
Yeah, but that was the thing. To me, that was the equivalent to like a judge and jury situation. Because she's like, you followed me, you've saved me. It's like they were in court. It's like they were in night court. And she's like, you followed me, you saved me. I told you to go away. You come back, and it was like the jury was waiting. Is it going to be friend zone continues or friend zone ends?
I think it's going to be.
Ultimately, what happens is he's like, I'm going to go away now, and he does this sad little friend zone thing and starts to walk away, and she's like, wait, and he gets this glimmer of hope. He's like, maybe. Yeah. Some vagine.
Maybe she'll say, I love you back.
Maybe. And then she's like, but she did that. She fucking nailed. She's the worst friend zone person ever. She's like, I need you. And he's like, and she's like, so fix yourself.
He was already unzipping it.
Yeah,
he's like, ready?
She's like, maybe one day.
And he's like, oh.
But first, I command you to get better. Away from me, somewhere else. And it was like, the fucking gavel came down, and it was like, friend zone continues.
I couldn't even look at the guy's arm. He pulled it all the way up, and you see how far. I was like, dude, you need some tough acting and acting, because that shit's bad. You got some bad fungus. And he looked like, that's just disgusting.
Tough acting and acting.
Are you ready for a football team? John Madden. But no, I mean, it was just, like, that scene was really awkward. I get that Ser Jorah was, confessing his love, and she was crying and stuff because she's like, twice you disobeyed me and you come back and saved my life twice or 3 times, which is a cool scene. But then she was like, I command you, and all the guy wants to do, Ser Jorah just instead of saying, I love you, Daenerys, I love you, he should have been like, can we just go back and fuck once? Because now I can't because my dick's got infected. She
extended his friend zone sentence and just gave him more shit to do.
You know what, Dario, besides, putting his head down.
Dude, she just left him hanging again.
Yeah, but besides Dario doing his head hanging, awkward situation moment face that he had, he's also thinking to himself, he's like, oh, fuck, are we thinking? That's like, that's going to happen.
Well, in his mind, he thinks, well, I'm going to go fix myself and then I'm going to go back and she's going to let me ride the dragon.
If he finds a cure, which there is no known cure. If he finds one, that's why she said go away.
She gave him some fucking busy work, man.
And she knows he's not going to find one, but if he does find a cure and he comes back, well, then he's going to be like at least 68.
Like a Captain Friend Zone.
He's not going to have it.
Never going to end.
I feel bad for him.
Also, Littlefinger comes back for a second, and Sansa's got this weird scene with Jon Stark where she lies to him or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. But she comes back, and the main scene with that was when Littlefinger shows up, and she's like, you left me with this rapist motherfucker and you fucking knew. And he's like,
no, it was funny though. She was like, do you know what he did to me? He was like, no.
I was girl.
But he was like, but she was like,
painful.
I know, but he's like, do you want to know? And he's like, no. And he's like, then he was like, did he beat you? And she's like, yeah. Did he sexually assault you?
Man, that made me
like,
feel sick.
Yeah, and then she's like, there's more because I can still feel his hands in my body.
Yeah, she said, standing here today, I can feel what he did to me. And I was like, fuck, I got no idea what that must feel like. But that makes me...
Peter Baelish should have just been like, so you're saying I made a mistake? You could have just said, I made a mistake. He's like, and he said, I'm sorry. And she's like, what if I wanted you to die? He's like, then I would do it. I was like, you're a fucking liar.
He knows what the fuck he's doing, man. But he even left her with that little mind ninja dropling of shit.
He
walked away like a boss, like he always does.
He's the master OG.
I'm just gonna drop this piece of mind ninja and walk the fuck away.
And he gave her that piece of advice too about her uncle. He's like, well, if you don't want my help, which is she's stupid, you know, he had the Vale army coming and she could have used that. But he's like, your uncle is up in the north or whatever. He's like, just a friendly reminder. And then she's like, fuck, I need this guy, and I don't like him,
tough, man.
but he's badass.
Because you want Littlefinger on your side, because he's so fucking
I would never
smart.
trust Littlefinger.
I want him on, like, I want him to manage our YouTube channel. It's like, I can take you to the top.
But if you...
But then, like, but you wake up one day and you'd be at the top, but then it would be his YouTube channel.
He would be our manager and doing crazy shit for us and helping us, and then all the time you find out he's working for PewDiePie. You're like, what? He's like, I thought you were on our team. He's like, I am not on anyone's team. But he's like that guy that
But then we'd end up working for him. We'd be bringing PewDiePie bullet paper and shit.
Yeah, it would. That's how he is. That he's a master OG. But not just that. I would rather have Varys on my team.
Motherfucker's that OG.
Original gangster. I'm now law.
You're white as fuck.
I know I am.
We are.
But no, the other thing, I'd rather have Varys on my side. Varys or Tyrion, obviously. Than Peter Baelish, he's got more smoothness to him.
I like
he knows how to
that risk.
He knows how to work both sides really well. He knows how to stroke the shaft. But Varys and
Park the porpoise.
Varys and Tyrion, they just say, fuck it. You know, I'm going to come right at your dick and tell you this is the way it works.
Segue! That was fucking
That was good. I like that.
That was good. Some opera shit. So you go back to Tyrion and Varys, and they bring about the real Red Woman, as I call her, because she comes up. They need some help, so they bring her up.
All hot.
And then Varys is like, fuck you, fuck religion, fuck all that shit. And then she's like, I saw you when you were a little boy. And he started sweating the fat bullets.
He got fucking...
Like he had the meat sweats.
He wanted them fucking tacos.
and then so she was like, I'm the real McCoy. Mac attack. Bring back the what am I looking for? Fuck
Mac
it.
attack. That's good.
She was like, I'm the real shit.
You want a
and
Big Mac?
She scared a little. He had,
Shit,
he had a little skid mark after that.
Well, yeah, he had some train tracks. The funny thing when she said, "Do you remember what that voice said when he threw your parts in the fire?"
Yeah.
You mean my dick?
Your dick and giblets.
And he was like, and then he got all nervous because what did he say? He's like, "Your dick is in here." I don't know. It was something scary. It was enough to get his attention. And the Tyrion's down there all the time. Like all he wants this lady to do is come in and kind of stabilize the situation, right? Just kind of calm the people the fuck out until Daenerys gets back. And the entire time when Varys is running his mouth because he doesn't like zealots, he's like sitting there. You know, Tyrion's like looking at him, he's like, "Shut the fuck up, please shut the fuck up."
My friend he's like healthy skepticism.
He was like, yeah, it'd be like that. You're talking, and it's like, but shut the fuck up!
Shut the fuck up.
Just shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. I just felt bad for Tyrion because Tyrion was really trying to do the correct, normal thing that you would do to run a kingdom in a political way and trying to calm the situation.
And sabotaging it.
Varys had a fucking, you know what he is? He's on that fucking diet and he just got mad. He goes like, I haven't had...
Atkins pisses you the fuck off.
I haven't had a Hardee's burger in so long.
Doesn't Varys like little boys and shit though?
No, I think they proved that he didn't.
Oh, okay.
He's a eunuch. He doesn't have a dick, so he can't get Hardee's.
I can't remember. But anyways, yeah, so going on from that, what else fucking happened? What else happened?
The play. They made fun of Ned.
Oh, that little kid dick, man. God damn.
We'll get to that. So Arya is still doing her training. She's doing every time I see Arya and the stick training, I'm thinking Daredevil. Does she still continue?
Can we stop with that shit?
I love it.
I get it. You guys, Donatello fucking sword fight. Can we stop with this shit already? I've seen it.
I actually like it.
I know. I'm fucking tired of that guy, man. The fucking man with no name. Stop speaking in fucking riddles and just give her the fucking no-face pill already.
Not that guy.
I'm sick of it.
I still like that guy. I know about the girl that she spars with. I just want to see her ass kicked. Because I don't like that fucking face. She's always all badass. She thinks she's better than everybody. And she's like, you're not ready to be. And she like slaps her in the face. Like, it feels good. Every time she slaps that bitch in the face, I feel a little bit like calmer inside.
I'm tired of it.
But no, I know you're talking about the guy with the man with no name.
The riddles.
That shit I don't like. When she's asking, she's like, can a girl get a mask? And she's like, a man does not know what you mean. He's like, why can't you just say, I'm not giving you a mask? Why does it always have to be, a man does not know, a man will not do?
The mini-face god, shut the fuck up!
So she gets contracted, or the many-faced people get contracted to go and assassinate an actress. And
go back and start.
Arya's tapped to go do this to prove to her her trainers that she's ready to be a person with no name or whatever.
We've been doing for 18 fucking seasons.
So she goes up there, and it's basically a play about the Game of Thrones, like the cheap little play, and they're making fun of Ned Stark, they're making fun of Joffrey, and she sees this, and by the way, the actress that had the boobies that was playing Sansa, wow. Nice boobs.
Yeah.
They ripped them off. Nice boobs. But anyway, besides the boobalicious that's going on, Arya doesn't really think. Like, she thinks that she's a nice person, the one that she's tapped to kill, and she's like, does she deserve to die?
I think she's seen that. I feel like she was gonna fuck that nasty midget.
She said that she thought she was, because remember she goes backstage when you see the dick shot.
Yeah, she was gonna fuck that nasty midget.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. I mean,
Tyrion. I don't really pick up like nice person that I shouldn't kill out of that. She was gonna fucking.
No, because I think she had asked around. I mean, she was doing a solid for a little person.
She asks about me. Yeah, but then you got that little kid with his fucking dick, man.
By the way, can you please, Game of Thrones, not like do that really quick? Don't do those jump edits, because I wasn't ready to see
I was watching that shit at fucking work.
I know.
On my computer. My boss popped behind me. All of a sudden, it's like fucking dick and balls.
I know, dude. It was all like it was a one-eyed monster. I was like, it's so angry. It was all twisty, and then he's like, does it look like a wart?
Yes. One of y'all need to hook me up with your HBO Go password, so I don't have to watch that shit at work, and we get these shits out faster.
Yeah. First off, when you see a dick like that in your face, right when you're not expecting it, like there was a play going.
Dick.
You saw boobies. You're like, okay, and then boom, ugly dick.
My wife came to me. She didn't watch. She stopped watching after season 2.
She looks like one of those Pringle girls.
But she saw something online too because I was like, I got fucking spoiled for me. She was like, wasn't there something about a huge dick?
It's not that big.
And I was like, why are you interested? I was like, but then I thought about it and I was like, I guess but the weird thing is the kid looked like Joffrey. I guess he was supposed to be Joffrey, but he looked like he was 12 and he's just holding this big pack.
Somehow how he's got warts on his dick.
But it was like varsity.
Well, it's not like
what the fuck is that?
He didn't have a John Holmes dick. I mean, it wasn't like.
I didn't look at it and go, "That's a big dick." I just thought, "Ooh, dick."
It's not like he's gonna do that Eddie Murphy thing and just swing it around when he's walking in the
helicopter.
I mean, it wasn't like that, but I mean, it was kind of boom. It's so twisty. It looked like. Like I didn't, but it was weird because he's talking about how it's got warts on it, so it makes you nasty. Because he's like, I was like, dude, go to the bathroom and talk to yourself in the mirror. Like, don't. And he's like. And he's like, I was looking at it, he's like, yeah, you're good. I was like, there's so many good-looking girls, and you're talking about warts on your dick. You're not getting any vaginas, just so you know. No vagina for you. So Arya's basically doing, and she's telling the man with no name, she's like, I don't think she deserves to die, and he's like, you're not supposed to question me. So she's already having, doubts. Her consciousness is on her.
That whole thing's gonna be a fucking Ponzi scheme, dude.
No, I think he's legit.
Fuck him. I'm tired of that whole shit. I'm fucking done.
So who else is? What else went on?
What else happened?
We talked about Littlefinger, but we didn't mention that Brienne called out. You want to pinky swear?
Text.
Brienne called out Sansa for not telling Jon Snow the truth.
Yeah.
And she was like, why did you lie to him? And she's like, he's my only brother and whatever. And he was like, well, why would you lie to him? Fucking tell me that, Sansa.
And then not only that, but Brianna's got that thing going on with the fire hair guy.
That guy's funny as fuck. Tormund. Yeah. Tormund's funny as shit because when he gets on the horse, he's like.
Yeah.
And then she's like, God. He's like, all I want to do is fuck you.
Yeah. She knows she wants
God, he wants you bad, too.
She wants that fucking spit.
That's exactly. I think they're going to wind up doing it anyway. So
totally. I like that. That shit's funny.
What else?
Brianna needs to get her some, man.
She's going to get some.
She's going to get some wildling dick up in her.
It's gonna be a wild dick. What else happened? I mean, to make sure we don't.
There was a whole thing with Rake, fucking dickless one, and the kings. You know what I'm fucking talking. Reek.
Yeah.
Reek goes up and Theon is trying to get that girl to be queen or whatever. What's her fucking name?
Yara.
He's trying to get Yara to be queen. So like, we need the king. So and so's dead or whatever. So he comes out. And he says, yeah, she should be queen. And they're like, fuck no, we haven't had a queen in a while. And then that new dude comes up. The uncle who just killed her dad and was like, no, I'm taking this shit. So ultimately, all those dudes, because they're fucking idiots, they side with him and they drown the motherfucker.
Yeah, that's fucking scary. That's I don't want to be king. If you gotta inhale seawater and then just hopefully come out.
Wait to be under the sea.
Downwards, wetter, everything's better. They drowned the motherfucker to be a king, but I mean, I felt bad for Theon in that moment because he's trying to stand up for his sister. Like, Theon is actually trying to do better now, and I think Yara thought he was going to try to take the throne for himself. No, he's like, no, she's a great commander. She was here. And then his fucking asshole uncle comes on. Of course, uncle's going to come over drunk and ruin Thanksgiving for everybody. And he comes up there and embarrasses him. He's like, is that what they say when you're dickless? And they're like, oh. And I mean, at some point,
he's got no dick.
Theon's got to be like, can we just please lay off the dick stuff? Can we just lay off?
But then they escape. They pulled it together, the fastest escape ever. He's just like, he looked over his shoulder, all of a sudden there's 1,000 ships.
Yeah, they're all gone.
And then he's like, he reminded me of Stephen Baldwin in Biodome. He's like, I'm gonna need a toothpick, a snorkel, and some toilet paper. He's like, go make me some fucking shit.
And not to mention the fact that I thought it was funny when they were sailing away. It's funny that thing. He's like, left your keys, dude. Like, Yara couldn't get the fucking, she couldn't become queen. So Theon and her are bitching about it. Like, what are we gonna do? I was like, I don't know, but somebody left their keys out. It's like, we get those boats and go away. And they stole all their fucking ships. And by the way, it was cool to talk about because it was cool. I like that scene because they're alluding to other things. The uncle was like, there's a queen of dragons across the river.
He's like, I'm going to put my cock in her.
I'm gonna put my dick up in her, and she's got dragons, and we got ships, and we gonna rule.
She don't need your dick,
so
fat guy.
So I'm wondering if they're gonna go across the sea to find Daenerys.
He's gonna try to, and I think Daenerys is gonna fuck him up.
Dude, what if she get with Theon?
No!
Wouldn't that be weird?
He can't.
He can't do anything.
It's impossible.
She might like, I don't know, he might have 2 inches of hard dick. I don't know if he took the whole thing off. I don't know. I don't want to see it.
Semantics.
Yeah.
Algebra.
Hopefully
Science.
he has a little bit to work with.
That's this week's Game of Thrones. I can't think of anything else cool that happened. That was a good episode, though.
I loved the
That's
episode.
some good shit. If it hadn't been fucking goddamn spoiled for me, then it would have been better. But I knew Hodor died, so hold the door.
Hold the door.
Remember, hold the door. Guys, we want to do something new. We're going to start a vlog channel. We want to know what you guys think the name of our vlog channel should be. Just us taking shits and stuff like that, whatever. Comment down below, what do you think the name of our YouTube channel should be for our vlog channel? And also, questions for a Q&A. We're going to do one really soon. We asked a while ago. We're asking again. We're going to compile that shit. Ask us for advice on some weird shit going on in your life, and we're going to answer it. Comment down below. Let us know. We love your fucking faces. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some goddamn wham opinions.
Stay thirsty.
God damn!
Keep getting thirsty.